Hey everyone, Rob here from Gunfather Milsim, and today I'm bringing you a review of the Warrior Assault Systems LPC version 2. LPC stands for Lightweight Plate Carrier. You can see it right here. I purchased this not for airsoft or Milsim or whatever you want to call it. I purchased this for work, for range duty when I'm teaching carbine courses or just teaching firearms in general to law enforcement officers. I do that several times a week, and the one I was using is really old. I've had this over 10 years. This is a Tag Banshee. This was like the standard for affordable but good plate carrier back in the day. This thing is pretty old, pretty beat up, and it was spent, so I had to buy something new. Wanted something better, wanted something with some better features, so I started looking at different offerings because I haven't had to buy a plate carrier in quite a while. And there's 5 things that I wanted in the plate carrier. Now the first, I'll go over those in a minute, but the first one I looked at for what it's worth was the Velocity System Scarab. It was about $300. People often ask, well, you know, do you only do reviews on things you like? Well, yeah. And there's a lot of things that I buy or look at or you know, T&E and ultimately don't like and send back or whatever, and I don't ever review them because I'm not going to review it if it's crap. So nothing against Velocity Systems, but the Scarab in particular had kind of a kangaroo pouch in front that I just didn't like. It was right on the front where you would mount your magazines, and it caused a gap, and if you weren't using that feature, which I didn't really like, it just kind of ruined the whole plate carrier for me. So that was a no-go. Still like Velocity Systems, just not that particular plate carrier. So I took a chance on Warrior Assault Systems, LPC. Now I've never used any of this gear before. I purchased this one from eodgear.com for $290. So obviously a little more expensive than most airsoft players are going to spend. But then again, there's airsoft players that spend $300 on Crye Precision pants. So I think plate carrier will get more use out of that than you will those damn pants. The days of $120, $140 high quality, medium quality plate carriers like Tag Banshee are over. They've been over for a very long time. Everything costs more now, and if you want a quality plate carrier anymore, you're going to be looking at $250 plus. That's pretty much what the market. That's what they cost right now. Assuming you're not buying cheap Chinese shit, like Condor and whatnot. So $290 is actually a very good price, especially for what you get. Now the quality of the build on this plate carrier is very, very good. It's rugged. The stitching is very good. There's reinforced stitching everywhere there should be. I have no doubts that this thing will last 10 years, no problem with moderate to heavy use. The version that I got is the version 2. That just means that it has the ladder panels on the side there instead of just the solid. I guess the solid pocket that includes, you can put some plates in there. I got the ladder one, so I'm going to use this on the range. It's going to be hot in the summer, and I want good airflow in there. Okay, so I'm going to talk real quick about the things that I was looking for in a plate carrier this fit the bill, the 5 categories I wanted. The first one was it had to fit the size plates that I already have. So the ones I have are 10 by 12, level 3 polyurethane shooter cut plates. Very good plates, but pretty standard anymore. They're a little bit thicker, and the plate pocket in this one fits them perfectly. So good deal. I'm already going to buy a new plate carrier. I don't want to have to buy new plates to fit it. For what it's worth, that Velocity System Scarab, these plates didn't fit in there. They did have a larger version that probably would have fit them, but I just didn't like the plate carrier, so I'm not going to mess around with it anymore. This one, they fit great. The second thing I wanted was a shoulder that was unobstructed, so I could get a good shoulder weld on my rifle when I'm shooting it. The Tag Banshee that I was using for years and years and years, unfortunately, has a really poorly placed buckle right here, right on the shoulder where your stock is going when you're shooting a rifle. It wasn't that big a deal most of the time, though. When I was trying to be really precise, I noticed sometimes that stock would want to slip on either side of that buckle. Kind of annoying. So this one has this, let me look up what this crap is called. Hypalon is what this material is called. It's basically kind of a rubbery, kind of vinyl substance, really durable, real thick. Similar to the LPC, has, you know, similar deal on there. It's nice because it sits flat against your shoulder, and you can get a real good shoulder weld, and it is very comfortable. Next thing I wanted was swift clip panels. So anybody doesn't know, these are swift clips right here. Swift clip panels just gives you the ability to switch out your loadout quickly. The magazines, you know, the HSGI magazines, magazine pouches didn't come with this. This plate did come with it. Obviously you can see what's left behind, but if you want to buy additional swift clip placards, you can, and this will accommodate all sorts of different swift clip accessories. I wanted that because I got a lot of that stuff, and I want to be able to use it on my rigs. So the next criteria I wanted in a plate carrier was tubes or something similar. And what I mean by tubes is I mean First Spear tube system. It's a proprietary system that First Spear has on their armor. This is a tag Banshee, but I've retrofitted it with a tube system here. I did a review on this actual system made by Blaze Defense. But what tubes give you the ability to do is take your armor off and on very quickly. Saves your Velcro. It's a must-have. Once you have a plate carrier that is equipped with it, you won't ever go back. So once again, tubes are a proprietary system to First Spear. Apparently Warrior Assault System wasn't willing to pay for that, so they created their own version of it, and you can see it right there, and they call it the quick release speed clips. And just about every armor manufacturer is coming out with their version of tubes right now, and none of them are quite as good, but some do work pretty well. This one in particular took me some getting used to when I first got it. Now I figured it out. It's pretty slick. Show you how quick. Put it on and off. There you go, and it's on. So quick on, quick off. I like it. Kind of a nice feature of this system. If you don't like their quick release clips, so if you look back here behind the cummerbund, they have these Velcro tabs right here that allows you to remove their quick clip system, and you could install First Spear's tubes if you wanted to, if you want to spend the money on them. I think they cost like $100. So in my opinion, once you get used to this system, it works very well, and I don't think it's worth the money to buy that, but that's just me. Finally, the last thing I wanted, and honestly the most important thing in a plate carrier, is comfort. It has to be comfortable. If it's not comfortable, I don't care how whiz-bang cool it is, you're not going to want to wear it. And this particular plate carrier, since I bought it for the range, I'm going to be wearing it in the heat. I wanted it to be very comfortable in hot weather, which is where this comes in. This is thermal padding, and these cooling channels, they come in here. Now, I've seen this for years. I've always thought it was kind of a gimmick. I've never had a plate carrier with it. And now that I have a plate carrier with it, it's not a gimmick. It's absolutely awesome. This stuff feels like memory foam. It's kind of squishy, and it does make your plate carrier a little bit thicker, but it's worth it for the comfort level that it gives you. This stuff is excellent. I've worn this for a couple weeks now. It's very comfortable. I don't think I'll ever buy a plate carrier without this feature on it. Additionally, under comfort, there's these removable shoulder pads that are adjustable. Help distribute that weight. Very comfortable, but if you don't like them, you can remove them entirely. Those are my 5 criteria, and of course this plate carrier hit all of them. Kind of some additional cool things that I think are worth mentioning on this plate carrier. It does have a nice built-in admin pouch here. Velcro, it's actually quite large. You can see how large that is. I like built-in admin pouches. I don't like pissing away Molly space up here, adding an admin pouch. I think that should just be built in. I like using that space to have my America flag, because America. Other cool features, drag handle back here. I usually cut off drag handles on plate carriers because I don't like drag handles, because I'm more concerned with someone grabbing that and using it against me than it being used for me to be extracted. If someone's going to drag me by my plate carrier, I'd rather them just grab one of the shoulders and drag me that way than grab this little thing here. But that's just me. Usually I cut them off, but since this one can be Velcroed down, I'm leaving it. It's small, but I think it's kind of cool. Next, among the other cool features, with this did not come with it, the Dangler pouch right there. That costs $50. They call it their drop-down utility pouch. It's a Dangler. It's of high quality. I like it. One nice thing about it, it does have this zipper in the back here where you can place an armor plate in there if you have a soft armor plate that'll fit in that Dangler to give you some additional armor if you so desire. One neat feature this came with was this. These are 1/4 inch-ish foam pads. They're pretty nice. I assume they were in the plate pocket when it arrived. I'm assuming they're here that if you have like a thinner plate, like a soft plate, like a 3A, that you can put this in there with it and it'll kind of fill the space so everything sits nice and tight. My plates are thick enough. I don't need this. Happy bonus if you have a plate carrier that, you know, obviously this doesn't have any ballistic value, doesn't offer any protection, but this is my summer plate carrier for airsoft, BBs, real, and I can put that in that plate pocket there, and it fills it nicely and makes this more comfortable to wear. Happy free bonus if you into airsoft have an extra plate carrier. Those come with your Warrior Assault System LPC. Kind of a quick note on sizing for those of you who are interested in purchasing plate carriers. Sizing varies from manufacturer to manufacturer slightly. For example, in a First Spear, I wear consistently a medium-sized plate carrier. Velocity Systems, I wear a large. This Warrior Assault Systems, this is a medium, fits me perfectly. Also, keep in mind that that size did not necessarily mean the size of the armor. It could also just be the size of the cummerbund. A lot of companies, the plate carriers, they can be the same size regardless, or they'll have two sizes, and the cummerbund is a different size. I guess what I'm trying to explain to you is really read the fine print or call the company and ask them exactly what size plates does that plate carrier hold, and what size do you recommend for, you know, my measurements and blah, blah, blah. Additionally, do not be afraid to send it back. Call the company. Most of them will eat the shipping for you just to keep your business, and they'll send you the right size. They're used to it. It happens all the time. Take the time and get the right size plate carrier. It's worth it in the end. Okay? So, is this a reasonable plate carrier for you for airsoft? I'm really impressed with it. I really like it. $290 might be a little expensive for most people's airsoft budgets, but a quality plate carrier like this will last you a very long time. And like I said, the days of $120, $140 good quality plate carriers like the Tag Banshee are over. So anymore, you're looking at $250 and up is what you're going to have to pay if you want something that's quality. So in my opinion, this is very good. I highly recommend it. I'm really impressed with it. Once again, got it from eodgear.com for $290. I'll put a link below. That's all I have for the LPC version 2 plate carrier. Quick patch announcement. I did get in some new patches with some new colors. So now I have blue Gunfather Milsim patches and gray Gunfather Milsim patches. And I do still have a little bit of the red left if you want it. Those cost $8. If you want one, get a hold of me at gunfathermilsim@gmail.com or look me up on Facebook, Gunfather Milsim, and just send me a message. Just pay me via Venmo or PayPal. Give me your address and I'll have it sent out to you. Been sending a lot of patches lately, so I really appreciate the support. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, the whole nine. You guys know how it works. And thank you for watching.